Do not let yourself be guided by the feeling of lust or love. This is a quote by the great Miyamoto Musashi. And in this video, I'm going to show you why it applies tenfold to the road to success in Hajime no Ippo. Because the two greatest boxers in the entire manga are lonely. And I don't mean the peak of the Goat Mountain. I mean they have no Huzz. None. We've never seen Ricardo even once with a woman. And Takamura, the triple champ, can't get any bitches for the life of him. Bro is 6'1" in Japan, where the average height for men is 5'7" and has like 10% body fat year round. With those stats and that kind of fame, you'd be drowning in baddies. This man is so obnoxious that every woman in Tokyo has a Takamura allergy. He's living the Musashi mentality without even trying. And Ricardo might just have insanely strong willpower. Or he has a roster of Mexico City's finest Latinas, we don't know. But let's look at the dudes who are guided by lust and love. First of all, Ippo. Let's start with the main character. Ever since Kumi entered his life, bro has been on a downfall. Both of the legendary Sendo fights happened before he said I love you to Kumi in chapter 357. He found the Dempsey role before that as well. He had good fights after he met Kumi, that is true. But his focus was shifting left and right. Beach days with her, bowling, her visiting him after fights and tending to his wounds. That's soft shit. You've gotta be deprived to the point of becoming a damn ghoul. Like a prisoner who hasn't seen people in 20 years. That's why Sawamura was such a demon in the ring. No love or physical touch his entire life. Bro wanted to eat his opponents alive. As soon as romance is introduced to a boxer, he is done. Date as well. Fought with his wife in mind. Lost to Ricardo twice. That's 2-0 for the Abstinence ghouls. Kimura's best performance was against Mashiba just after his girlfriend broke up with him. He was hungry and desperate like a stray dog. Aoki? His entire thing is sleeping with his girlfriend before fights and being head over heels in love. And he's the biggest bum in the Kamogawa gym. Brian Hawk? His talent carried him against all odds of the Huzz curse. But eventually he met Takamura, the bitchless monster. You can't win against the Abstinence ghouls. Oh, Gonzalez, who has a beautiful and loving girlfriend? He lost to Ricardo twice as well. This theory is watertight. Because the current fight with Ricardo and Sendo is another proof for it. Sendo was on a good path, but something happened. He met his teacher from back in the day and is about to marry her basically. His grandma had the balls to tell him he should make kids with her a day before the Ricardo fight. Doesn't she know that the Huzz curse is real? He will be another victim of the Abstinence ghouls. Ricardo keeps executing men who are in love. He is the ultimate anti-Cupid. But the question is, am I anti-love? Do I think you should just live without love your entire life? No. And there's a tale as old as time that confirms what I've said in this video so far. The story of the knight, the princess, and the dragon. This is basically the plot of Super Mario. You have to beat the dragon before you get the princess. How dare Sendo or Ippo even think about hanging out with those beautiful women before achieving anything meaningful? Who do you think you are? Get your world titles in order before you even look at a woman. Kamogawa the GOAT has showed us decades ago that you have to say no to the comfy life with a pretty lady for the sake of your life mission. If you have bitches, you end up in stitches.